Well, been seeing photos for a while, waiting for this to be available to purchase. I am a gigantic stadium truck enthusiast, and there's my truck. Some B5Ms, some short course truck, which is going to be the donor vehicle for the Centro stadium truck mid-motor conversion. Let's go ahead and crack it open. Never really been a fan of unboxing videos, but as far as that goes, I have never found any videos stadium truck related that I found helpful when I was looking for my truck in the first place. So maybe if somebody's looking for this will be of interest. Alright. I'm sure if you're if you know anything about this kit, it's pretty basic. It's worthless plastic. Alright. J Concepts body. There's like 5 things in the box. Decals for the body. This is not going to be a very interesting video. It's not a lot of parts, but you basically have to use the majority of your original vehicle to build the kit. So this is shock tower, battery brace. It's the rear. Let's see if I can focus that. The rear plastic shock tower brace, which I actually bought in aluminum, and I'll show you in a second. J Concepts finisher, mid-motor. Also fits the Kyosho RT6 mid-motor, and I'm told it almost fits the Losi, but not really. There's the aluminum chassis. Not super exciting. Instructions. Some ridiculous graphic stickers that I'm not going to use. But there it is. Basically, you need a T4.1 or T4.2 Associated stadium truck, and I'm going to use a short course truck. I'm sure there's a couple of pieces that are different that I'm not thinking of, but for the most part, the difference between the short course and the stadium truck is going to be the body mounts in the front and rear, which are all different because of the truck body, and the chassis length is quite a bit longer than the stadium truck, but everything else I believe is the same. The hubs, the transmission, the shocks, the front shock tower, arms, bulkhead, upper chassis plate. Only thing I read recently that might be different is somebody said the front hexes, the stud length on the hub might be different or something, which is no big deal. But basically I bought front body mounts to go on the shock tower, which is the same shock tower as the T4.2. A lot of people, I guess, change over to the T4.1 shock tower setup with the flat arms. I guess it depends on your track and your desired steering reaction, I guess. I don't run on a sugar track, but it's a kind of a medium bite clay mixture, so I'm going to try it with the regular gull wing arms and see how it goes. I also bought the hardened rear arms for the truck, which on the rear motor truck actually changed the dynamics of it quite a bit, so I may play around with that. Should be pretty easy. Not that many parts involved, but it's mostly just disassembling and reassembling the vehicle. Similar process probably to the B5 conversion, which actually that was a little more involved than I thought it would be, but you have to change a lot of stuff on that. This one, basically, you're going to take the front end off and the rear end apart and rebuild it to go back together with the new transmission case and the extra gear and all that good stuff. So let me pause this real quick and I'll show you the aluminum brace that I bought. J Concepts makes one, but another guy that's local to our track also makes a pretty cool piece for it that I picked up. So let me show you that. So this is the SLRC. It's a Sticky Licks Racing Components. He's a friend of mine. His name's Sean. We call him Doughboy. He makes lightweight aluminum chassis for the B5M. Also, he makes two different chassis for the 22 platform, standard length and -3 for the 22 buggies. And he's working on a stadium truck chassis right now, actually. But this will replace the rear shock tower brace, bolts to the chassis, shock tower bolts to this, transmission case bolts to this. It's also 20 grams heavier than the plastic piece, so it should add some more weight right over the rear, the farthest part rearward of the truck, so hopefully that will increase some grip. Centro makes some optional parts, brass weights for various places in the truck, which I don't have yet. I'm just going to try it as is, see how it goes. Seems pretty basic. The chassis protector, this thing's going to be destroyed. That's it. I'll try to post up a video maybe when I get the truck built. It's not going to be anything outside of the super normal that you're used to seeing with the pictures and stuff, but I'll definitely have some more information on the truck and how it is compared to a rear motor T4.2, which got bodies all over the place. Which I definitely love this T4.2. I used to have a Losi 22T. Not a bad truck, but just nowhere near as easy to drive and as fun as the Associated truck. Some people will disagree. That's fine. Anyway, all right, enjoy, and we'll report back how it goes. Thanks.